So,
hey, listen, with these two characters, I get the whole PS2 thing. I'm not a PS2 kind of guy. All right, but I get it. You want something even, you want something neutral. Both of these characters are able to do some incredible things. Because, you know, having the existence of those platforms makes it a little bit easier to pull turnips for free as Peach. But also as the Wolf, it gives you the breathing room to be able to weave around whatever it is that Daisy wants to be able to do. So starting things out, we do end up getting that down tilt into the back air. Nothing too crazy by SoraJ standards, but it is just the beginning of that first stock. I'm sure we're going to wake up just a little bit soon.
Both of these characters excel really well at just, you're seeing it on display now, like kind of mobility and just raw damage output.
Oh, 60% before the hit, something like that.
Woo!
Oh,
Yes,
good
62
lord.
if I'm not mistaken. It was a lot.
Say, this is the 1.0 meta that I signed up for. This is the game I spent $60 on. Look at these brawl vets duking it out. Oh, wow.
He wanted it.
And look away from your screen as the flying squirrel trembles to his death.
Yep. Pretty much. But gonna get right back to work here. Not too much damage from that combo. But Juice just gonna find the right option to take it out. Because knowing the little bit of RNG that Phasies have, it might be only a matter of time before we see a Mr. Saturn or something else.
Yep.
And then right on command, you have one of the best backers in the entire game.
Yeah, back air does end up taking it. I love what Juice is doing, just like staying in the air quite a bit, because a lot of Daisy's best openings in neutral are going to come from the ground, are going to come from like backwards item toss, are going to come from down tilt. So making things awkward just a little bit for SoraJ to actually get a big opening started, I think is the biggest counterplay that you can have to them, because their advantage state is absolutely incredible and their neutral is really good too, but if you're making things weird, if you're making things difficult, then they have to expend a little bit more of that mental energy thinking about creative ways that they have to approach. And on top of the 17,000 different buttons that they have to press, they're just going to get these claws.
Yeah. You absolutely hit the nail on the head. I think only once or twice was a turnip able to make even a bit of damage on Juice that entire game.
Well, I think Juice was the one who hit his nails on her head.
Yeah.
See, that's how the game ended.
Yep.
But you know how it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll have to see if SoraJ is able to turn it around, because that was pretty dominant from Juice coming out. Running it back to PS2, no surprises there. Right back, Pokemon Black 2 music. Love to see it. Oh, rare flub from SoraJ. Could have gotten a lot more off of that opening than just the one hit.
Yeah, Juice gonna follow it up here. Yeah, it started out relatively even, and then Juice just kind of slowly but surely took control, limiting the options like you mentioned.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest flaws that Daisy has as a character, because like she's a fantastic character with what she can do in Advantage. But if you don't get that opening, she's not exactly the best character at nickel and diming with you. Like, her moves on paper, none of them are really that good. It is just the existence of float and turnips that really amps up the ante. And when you don't really get to use your best tools to their fullest, and you have to play like a normal character, it can feel difficult sometimes as SoraJ floating right into their demise.
Yeah. Peach and Daisy take a lot of skill, not to just learn, but also just to make work at a top level. Like we mentioned Mutace earlier, another in-region example is a Focus from Georgetown University. Recently been improving pretty well in terms of performances at their weeklies and also G weeklies, George Washington. But it's come up more often than not of like, how are you able to play in certain matchups like this, and how are you able to execute? Because there are things you can do, like you mentioned, but it takes kind of similar to like the pit gameplay we saw earlier. Like you have moves, but like you have to be able to like press all the right buttons in order to just be able to combo, and then more importantly, find the kill.
I was gonna say a lot of the execution that I really know SoraJ for, like this isn't necessarily the SoraJ that I know. Did end up getting that little cute conversion to bring it to 60. But still, this isn't quite the same level of dominance that I anticipated SoraJ might have had, and Juice is looking to make, I believe, the upset. I mean, both these players have got to be like close seed.
Yeah, Juice is, I think, definitely up there, around there. But no, like we're we're seeing what we mentioned in the earlier game on display. Juice is just shutting down a lot of what Sorajay can do, and life's not really great unless Sorajay can just pull something crazy out of nowhere, like a Stitch, Bob-omb. Mr. Saturn might be able to do something if he finds it, but a lot of that is very unlikely at this point.
This character certainly has the X factor to be able to do it. And oh, forward air killing off the side. I think Juice like back-aired out of disadvantage instinctively and didn't get it.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get a cute little conversion with the turnip at 38. As far as like Daisy stuff goes,
yeah,
I don't know.
Something did not happen up in that corner where it's supposed to, and Juice is eating a lot of damage for it.
Oh, we're getting the turnip train into the back air, just out of nowhere.
Turn up and the taunt to get bodied.
See, that's the Chemical X I was talking about. Juice had absolute and full control over that game the entire time, and we're seeing the Ling setup with the turnip toss, and just barely able to float and get out there with the back air. You gotta admire the execution that it takes to be able to pull that off, and especially when you're in the trenches, right? Juice was up by a whole stock.
Yeah.
You were down bad, and you came back from one of the worst possible scenarios. You had your winner side stock on the line. You want to make it top 32 winner side. And we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling. We'll see if Juice is gonna let those clubs get to them, or if he's gonna make the adaptations in the same vein that Sorajay was able to make it back in that game too.
Nope.
Oh no. Oh no, Sorajay's coming alive.
I think long have we waited, Sorajay activated.
Yeah, I think it went from 0 to 60 in about 5.5 minutes, but once that 5.5 minutes hit, Sorajay is absolutely ready to go.
Yep.
Look at this.
Nice call out with the up smash there to the little bit of it. Getting Juice out of there.
Oh, we got the booty bop going. Juice looking to get the 2-frame here, but Sorajay in absolute full control right now. The crowd not going to take it off the side, but still. Oh, what are you going to do?
Had something planned, but Wolf Get Up gonna eat that away. Just with the dash attack. Juice trying to find a clip, find something to answer back. But that back air is a good start. Almost had another one there, but
yeah, up tilt was not what we were looking for there, and
no.
Juice able to capitalize. This game went from like absolutely completely dominated by Juice, for this set rather, and now look at the turnaround. I mean, it's even.
Yep. It's just like the fact says, like, turn up. Now, all it takes is that one opening, and they found it. That was so close. Great tech. That was necessary. I don't think Firewolf at that depth had enough to make it back.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I'm happy that Sorajay wasn't taking any chances. Like, getting the hit anyways, making sure that we're able to get a little something. I don't know what you were cooking with that up B.
Yeah, and you're lucky to get out of that alive, too.
Yeah. Pull that frying pan out of here. Forward air is going to put Juice off to the side, but counter hit out of the corner with that forward air coming out as well. Juice wanting to find footing in center stage, and both of them looking for that opening, that final hit to finish it off. Back air going to take it, and Sorajay commands the lead once more. And Juice overcommitting a little bit. We don't get the Z-drop, Z catch for Sorajay, and this is an opportunity for Juice to be able to get a little bit of something, but playing way too aggressively, trying to look for a read instead of playing solid neutral like we knew them for. I think the cracks are starting to show.
Yep. Not completely over yet, though, but Juice has got to find something that works rather quickly. But back here yet again, coming in clutch, and we're going to have last stock situation for game 3.
Oh.
Hold on! Anything you can do, I can also do by taking your item?
And we were brainstorming something.
Yeah. Not a lot of damage, but still damage that Juice will take
Oh
on.
no!
Don't tell me he's gonna.
Oh, but the slide off DI saves Juice.
Oh my gosh! That was incredible. I did not expect that.
Now Sorajay's the one that's calling out with the up smash. Yeah, that is gonna be it. I was worried that Sorajay was fishing a little bit, but it doesn't matter if it ends up working out.
Reverse
Sorajay.
2-0.
Reverse 2-0. Another game 3 on stream.
Yeah?
Like, I gotta give it up. That set was looking handedly in Juice's favor. And I think Zora J might have heard us. So we were talking some smack. It was like, I don't know.